Hi, hello, and welcome back to the channel, or if you are new here, welcome to the channel. My name is SJ, and I'm an adult doll and toy collector who just wants to talk about dolls and toys, and this channel is made for adult doll and toy collectors. In honor of the start of spooky season, I thought I would do a video and introduce you guys to my haunted dolls. Most of you who follow this channel know that I bought one, and you have just kind of progressively seen this grow over the past couple months, where I have actually bought more. And just a disclaimer, I do believe in the paranormal, but I also question it, if that makes any sense. I mean, no disrespect to anyone's beliefs. I am just truly captivated by how a simple object as a doll or even a Beanie Baby can be haunted. So let's get started meeting my haunted dolls. So like I said in the beginning, most of you who follow this channel know that I bought a haunted doll named Allison. She was really my first official haunted doll. But if you are new here, this is Allison. I bought her, I believe, the beginning of like the summer. There was something about her that captivated me. I took a chance and decided to search haunted dolls on eBay, which is where a majority of these dolls did come from. And there was just something about her that truly just drew me in and captivated me. And I have heard where that is kind of like what you want to look for when you are searching for a haunted doll. What I typed in was haunted doll, positive, active spirit. Now, the seller claims that her spirit is very, very active. It is that of a young girl. She loves cats. She loves dogs. She especially loves stickers. And we do have a little mini sticker book where we give her a sticker every single night. Now the first couple days that I had her, I just kind of left her alone, let her get used to the environment, let her do her own thing. And then we started spending some time with her, and the seller claims that you can communicate with her with, bullet lights or spirit balls, which are little light up balls that even with the slightest bit of movement, they can light up. Also with dowsing rods, I think is how you pronounce it. Or they have another name for it, but they're like those little sticks that you hold and you ask yes or no questions, and they cross or go out depending on the answer. We have communicated with the dowsing rods, and it seemed to work, but I've also heard where people are like, oh, they don't work. It's just an old wives' tale. But I like to believe that it works. Now, she does communicate with you through those. She also communicates through like a little shadow, orbs, flickering of the lights, which in this room, the light is off right now, but in this room and only this room, the doll room, is where the lights flicker. And all of these dolls claim to communicate by flickering lights. So every time it flickers, I'm always like, well, which one of you is doing it? But yes, this is Allison. She was my first official haunted doll, and we absolutely love her. Her eyebrows not her eyebrows, but her eyelashes were loose and falling off when I got her, so they kind of fell off even more, and I feel terrible. But nonetheless, we still love Allison. Next up, we have my sweet boy who could do no wrong, Chucky. So, funny story with this guy. If you follow this channel, you saw my video, you already know the story. But if you are new here, I'll tell you the story. I was searching on eBay. I wanted a Chucky doll because I love the creepy, I love the morbid. I'm a doll collector. Of course I'm going to want a Chucky doll. And I found one that I liked. I wanted a Chucky doll with the nice face. No gore, no blood, no nothing. And I found one. Brand new in box. The seller was selling it for a very decent price because a lot of the ones that I was seeing was like, whoa, not happening. So I bought it. And it arrived in the mail. And when I took it out of the box, that wasn't the doll that I ordered. It wasn't the one that I wanted. Now, the description did state that it was creepy, it scared them, it would just randomly go off. There is an on-off switch and a try me switch back here where he says certain phrases. They claimed that the switch was always in the off position and he would still go off. I was like, cool, whatever. A Chucky doll, he's literally haunted. Take my money. When it arrived, This is the guy that I got. Not what I ordered, not what was pictured. I did reach out to the seller and I was like, listen, that's not what you showed in the product image. You showed something completely different. They're like, you know what? Here's your money back, but just keep it. We don't want him back. I was like, oh, okay. At first I was a little scared, like, does he do more than you say he does? Is there something really, really wrong? But I haven't seen him do anything. Oh, well, now he'll probably do something since I almost did drop him. But I have not heard his voice box go off at all. And I've had it in the off position ever since I did get him. But I still love him. I still love him. I think it's like a great little story to tell people who are like, a haunted Chucky doll? What? Do I think he's haunted? No, I don't. But the story alone is just really cool. And, you know, I just put him up there with my haunted dolls. Just in case he is haunted and he just is shy and doesn't want to let me know. But that is my haunted Chucky doll. Next up, we have Emily. So this is actually my first ever creepy doll. I don't know how old she is. I don't know what time period she is from. I saw her at a thrift store and I felt bad for her because it looked like she had been in someone's house or attic for years and had just been forgotten about. This is the original outfit that she came in when I got her from the thrift store, and she is the only doll that I have that came from a thrift store. All the rest came from eBay. But here is her face, her head. Like, you can tell she is super old. She is super delicate. Oh, her poor hand, like one hand is more damaged than the other. She's been through it. But I think at one point she might have been really, really well loved. And then, you know, kids get older, they get forgotten about. Now, I never really thought when I did get her that she would be haunted. I have not really truly tried to communicate with her to see if she is haunted. I have just left her alone to do her own thing. Why? LA claims that she is haunted. There is a spirit of a young girl in here, the young girl who used to own this doll. Do I know if that's true? I don't know. Kids got active imagination. What can I say? But also, kids are more sensitive to the paranormal and spiritual stuff like that. LA claims that Emily really doesn't like anybody but me and only prefers that I hold her. So, in the beginning, when we got her, LA claimed that she liked to sit by the entrance, by the door, to watch everybody who came in, but then eventually wanted to be put away and kind of secluded to be left to her own little thing, which is how she ended up in the doll room instead of sitting out where everyone could see her. So that is Emily. That is her story. She does look creepy. She does look like she could be haunted. When you think of a haunted doll, like, I feel like this is the image that you see. But she's just, there's something about her. Again, like I said with Allison, pulled me in. Something with her sitting on the shelf at the thrift store pulled me in as well. But let me know what you guys think of Emily. Do you think she's haunted? Do you think there's any credibility to what LA says? All that kind of stuff. Let me know down in the comments. Next up, we have Rebecca. So, fun fact, this is actually not my haunted doll. This is LA's haunted doll. LA wanted a haunted doll. She loves Allison so much. When I tell you she loves that doll, she will take Allison and bring her into her room and they'll watch TV together. And she's like, well, I want my own haunted doll, solely my own haunted doll. So we went on eBay and I showed her some haunted dolls and I said, now pick one out that you feel drawn to. Don't go by how they look. Don't go by, you know, what they're wearing or anything like that. Go for one that truly pulls you in. And this is the one that truly pulled LA in. Her name is Rebecca. She is about 11 to 12 years old, which works because that's right around LA's age. And she is very playful and nice, but also a little stuck up. This is the description that the seller put in there. She's playful, nice, a little bit stuck up. She loves cats, she loves dogs. She's very good with being around cats and dogs and other spirits, which was important to me because I do have other haunted dolls. And she's also very good with being around kids, which is good because LA wanted her. Now, she won't really talk about how she passed. The seller said she couldn't get her to communicate with that because she just becomes closed off. But she will send images of a car, a cliff, and the seller thinks that she might have broken her neck due to the fact that there is nothing wrong with this doll's neck. There's nothing wrong with the wire, nothing. But her neck always goes, if you can see, it always wants to sit to the side. It can never be held straight. It's a little creepy, but it's fine. We still love Rebecca. Rebecca will communicate with you either through a bullet light or dowsing rods, a Ouija board, or a spirit box. I don't have an issue with Ouija boards. I think Ouija boards, it's all in how you go into it. If you think positive, positive things will happen to you. If you think negative, negative things are going to happen to you. It's all in what you attract. So, which is why I have a little pink Ouija board up there. I thought that was super cute just to hang above my dolls, just in case they are communicating with me. But she'll communicate through all those devices. She will also communicate by shadow figure, giggles, orbs, flickering of the lights, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, LA will take her and Allison and she'll hang out with them and stuff like that. But yeah, this is Rebecca. She's really cute. She's really pretty. The seller again claimed that her favorite color was pink, which is why she chose a vessel of a doll that had a beautiful pink dress. So this is Charlotte, just this cute little doll. A little bit about Charlotte is she has the spirit of an older teen in her, like probably like 15 years old. The seller states that Charlotte had a lot of siblings growing up. She was the oldest out of all of them, so she would have to watch all of her siblings, but she absolutely loved watching them, babysitting them, which is kind of why I wanted her, because the seller also stated she gets along with other spirits, which is a good thing. I got other ones. But also, I got her maybe to keep these guys in line in case they, cause any chaos or mischief. Charlotte will not exactly state how she passed, which is fine. I don't think that's really any of her business. If they want to share with us how they passed, they have every right to do so. If they don't want to, that's their right as well. But Charlotte did love to travel. She loved exploring new places, and the seller states that is why she chose a smaller vessel doll. So when you go on your travels, you can bring Charlotte with you. The seller also stated that Charlotte just had a very calming type aura to her, which I think is good, keep these guys in line in a calm way. She does come out of her chair, so here is her little chair. And here is Charlotte, just the cutest little doll ever. Charlotte will communicate with you through spirit box, dowsing rod, bullet lights. She will also make her presence known by the flickering of lights, giggles, tapping, like little tapping noises that kind of sound like footsteps maybe. I don't know. But we love Charlotte. I think she's super cute. So next up, we have Lily. Fun fact, out of all of the dolls that I own, like haunted dolls, Lily is one that LA does not like. I don't really know why. With how Emily looks and how Chucky's over here looking all creepy, there is something about Lily that LA doesn't like. I don't feel it. I don't feel anything negative or anything radiating off of Lily. The seller claimed it was a positive spirit, white light. Yeah, so I don't feel anything negative coming off of her. But here she is, close up. This is what Lily looks like. Again, she seems to be a little bit of an older doll, but I don't know the time period or anything like that. But Lily has a spirit of a young 8-year-old girl in her. Again, she doesn't really share how she passed, but I'm okay with that. You don't gotta tell me. She also has a music box in her, and she communicates with you to let her know she's here by that music box going off. So, yeah, she will also kind of like communicate with you through the smell of a apple pie baking, brownies, or cookies baking, because one thing she absolutely loved to do was to bake. She loved to be in the kitchen with her mom baking. It didn't matter what it was. She always wanted to bake. But yeah, Lily, I don't feel anything negative off of her. She doesn't give me the chills or anything like that. She just feels like just a very calm little spirit that just wants some attention here and there. She will communicate with you through bullet lights, dowsing rods, Ouija board, spirit box, all the kind of things that you would use to communicate with the spirit. She will also make her presence known, again, by the smells of stuff baking, the music box randomly going off, giggles, tapping, flickering of the lights, orbs, all that kind of stuff. But let me know what you guys think of Lily down in the comments. Do you feel anything negative coming off of her? Because I don't. But maybe LA is onto something. I don't know. But let me know what you guys think about Lily. Here's Ashley. Honestly, I feel this is the most sassiest doll in my haunted doll collection. The seller claims she is a positive white light, but she's got a bit of sass to her. She's going to let you know she's around. You are going to smell rain, wet earth, like wet soil, flowers, because Ashley loved to garden. She loved to be out there digging in the dirt, growing new flowers, growing vegetables. And she actually had her own greenhouse. Like, her parents built her a greenhouse because of how much she loved growing flowers and plants and stuff. The seller said she would actually get flashes of a very bad rainstorm and shattered glass in the greenhouse. And she believes that an accident in the greenhouse is what led to Ashley ultimately passing away. And she chose the doll that she chose because of her sassy face and also because of the sunflowers all over it. But she claims Ashley's personality is very sassy, a little bit mischievous, a little bit stuck up, which, you know what? When I read that, and she did call it to me, this face to me is just so lifelike. There was something about this face that just drew me in. But also, I was like, you know what? Her and Rebecca, they're going to be besties. They are going to be besties on this shelf. They're just going to sit there and just judge everything. They're going to judge every single doll in this room, for all I know. But she's this young spirit of about a 9 to 11-year-old girl. She'll communicate with you through dowsing rods, spirit box, Ouija board, bullet lights, the usual. But she'll let you know she's here, like I said, by the smell of flowers, giggles. She'll knock something over, like something random, like on the shelf or something. She'll knock it over, just let you know, like, hey, I'm here, and you are going to pay attention to me. She'll also flicker the lights, tapping noises, all that kind of stuff. But I love Ashley. And like I said, I think her and Rebecca are like just the best of friends on my shelf. Lastly, we have Annie. So the seller claims that Annie has a spirit of an 8 to 10-year-old girl who grew up in a bay, like right near, like, I guess the ocean. I don't really know what a bay is, but I know it connects to the ocean. And her father was a fisherman, like that was his job. So Annie loved to go out on the boat with her father and go fishing and learn all about fishing, I guess, and whatever fishermen do. I don't really know. I don't like going out on boats, so it's not for me. But she has sent visions to the seller where there was an issue with a net and water, and it's could be led to be interpreted on how she passed. Annie is very mischievous. She loves to pull pranks. She loves to have fun with the other spirits on the shelf. She will let you know she is around because you can just smell like the salt air from being on the ocean. Something will be knocked over. Flickering of lights, giggles, whispers, shadows, all that kind of stuff. You can communicate with Annie through dowsing rods or a bullet light. She's just overall just like a little, she's a spirit. She's just here for a good time. She's just here to have some fun and make some friends. She's just all for fun. When I think of like the personality of Annie, I think of Pinkie Pie a little bit from My Little Pony. Like, she's just all here for it. She's like, it was a party in the real world. I had fun running around, causing mischief and pulling pranks. I'm doing the same thing in the spirit life. She's just a sweetheart. We love Annie. I don't know why I said lastly, like that is the only, like those are the last haunted things I own. If you watched my Beanie Baby video about the new way that people are selling Beanie Babies, you would know that I did buy a haunted Beanie Baby specifically for that video to kind of showcase and everything. So this is my haunted Beanie Baby that I bought. It is a poodle. The seller claims that it has the spirit of a dog in it, very protective, positive spirit of a dog, which I think is cool. I don't have a pet dog, so I can have a pet ghost dog. But also another reason why I did get it is all of my haunted dolls love animals. They love animals. They love cats. They love dogs. So I'm like, you know what? Here you go, guys. Here's the spirit of a dog. Take care of it. Solely your responsibility. You are going to take it on walks. You are going to let it out. You are going to clean up after it. You are going to give it attention and play with it. So, yeah. I essentially gave my haunted dolls a pet spirit dog. And those were all of my haunted dolls. Go ahead and let me know what you guys think in the comments. Also, who is your favorite haunted doll that I have? I truly do like to believe that they are all haunted, especially because the smells, I will randomly smell something like flowers or something baking or cooking, and I'm like, I ain't cooking anything. I ain't baking anything. So that's you saying hi to me, Lily. Or I will smell flowers and I'm like, oh, Ashley saying hi, or Allison saying hi, because Allison also loved roses. I did come in here one day and Chucky was in the chair, face down in the chair. So I'm like, oh, were you either trying to escape or did all the girls revolt against you because you're the only haunted boy doll? I will find other dolls knocked over throughout the room and I'm like, were we playing with them or were you causing some mischief? The light in this room will flicker. I will see orbs. I will hear little whispers. It is a little creepy, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm not alone. I'm never alone. I have my little spirits to keep me company. Let me know what you guys think about the paranormal. What do you guys think about haunted dolls? All that kind of stuff. Like I said, I mean no disrespect to anyone's beliefs or anything like that. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I believe in the paranormal, but I also don't. I do question a few things. Like when this light first started flickering, I was like, oh, we got an electrical problem somewhere. But this is the only room it happens in, and there is no electrical problem. So it's a little weird. Or I will hear tapping noises. Or I will smell something, like I said, baking. Or I'll hear little whispers. Or I feel like I've heard someone say my name, but I'm the only one here. So it's like, was it them? Or is it just me and my craziness? But let me know what you guys think. All that kind of stuff. And I hope to see you in the next video. Love you. Bye.